played that song for when I wrote that song, I figured it was sort of about an old lady who had lost her husband perhaps many, many years ago and never moved on with her life. So that's kind of like what I had in mind for what that song was about. I played it for my then boyfriend, and he thought it was about global warming. And so I was like, no, and we're no longer together. He was very literal. So let's see. Can I make one more sound request? I'm sorry. Can I have like still less guitar in the monitor? Like maybe hardly any. Maybe let's try no guitar in the monitor. It's already off. Oh, that's why it's so loud. There's nowhere to go. No way to go down. That's okay. So this is called The Life of a Princess. And I wrote this song on a tour of England, which was not a really good tour. It was the worst tour I've ever been on. And it made me not think very highly of England, which I know is unfair, because they brought us like that weird little pie with the raisins in it. Monty Python. Mincemeat pie? Mincemeat? Yeah, that's a weird little pie. But I know there's lots of good things about England, but I just kind of need to not go back for 10 years, because I was there for 2 weeks and it was just a horrible tour from start to finish. First I got detained at Heathrow Airport for 10 hours. That was totally my fault, because I had forgotten that I needed a work permit to go on tour. And I remember like the minute I walked up to the lady, the TSA equivalent lady, and I was like, oh my God, I just remembered I need a work permit. Okay, stay cool, just say you're visiting friends, but I can't lie. So she looked at me and I was tired, so I couldn't lie, especially because I was so tired. And she just looked at me and I was like, hi, just here to visit friends, not gonna play any gigs, but I'm here. And then she was like, come on, so they pulled me over, and then they found like my suitcase had all these CDs, so they were like, you're here to work and you don't have a work permit, so sorry, you can't come in. And then they locked me in this, like, there's like a whole other world in airports that we don't know about. Like, there's a prison in Heathrow Airport, and they locked me in the prison with a whole bunch of other riffraff, and I was in there for 10 hours eating soggy sandwiches, and then they were going to put me back on a plane to fly home. So in retrospect, I kind of wish that had happened, because the tour was like not really good. But luckily or unluckily, I remembered last minute that I am a citizen of the EU. I just had forgotten. So I have a German passport, and this was before Brexit. So that allowed me to work there, but I had forgotten my German passport also. So then my manager faxed the German passport, and suddenly they were like, go right ahead. So I got to walk out of there 10 hours later into the streets of London. But that was just the beginning. So I didn't have a car, and I didn't want to drive. I could have rented a car, but I was afraid of driving on the left side, so I was like, I'm going to do public transit. That was a stupid idea, because I was carrying everything for 2 weeks. I was carrying all my stuff. And the tour wasn't necessarily poorly booked, but there was just like the little flaw, which is that nobody informed the British people that I was there, or that I had shows. So hardly anyone came. Like, I was actually losing money every day, and it rained for 2 weeks straight. And the few people that came to the shows, I also couldn't really read them. Like, they might have liked it, but there was no way to know, because they're British. They don't express so much of their inner life. That's not true. If you're British, I'm sorry. But it's also hard to feel like the audience when there's like 2 of them. So anyway, it was the worst tour, and I thought that maybe that was just, I should throw in the towel on the entire endeavor. And that's when I wrote this song. It's called The Life of a Princess. Well, everyone envies the life of a princess. No one knows how cold it gets. Inside a stone castle, especially at night, when the servants go home and the fire dies. Way beyond the drawbridge, the lights flicker brightly down in the pubs of the town. And she pays pictures the dance, she imagines the songs, and the stairs to her chamber seem so long, and I fight my battles in person, but I will not be crippled by dreams that have withered and died. When nobody was watching, I will not be crippled by your dreams. And on the banks of the river Clyde lies the wreckage of the boats, her bow ground away by waves. She was carrying sugar, is how the tale goes, and her sweetness was lost till the deep blue below, and I will fight my battles in person, but I will not be crippled by dreams that have withered and died. When nobody was watching, I will not be crippled by dreams. And I know too many places, too many faces, and too many ways to say goodbye. When you're 1 part water, 2 parts air, you tend to start